What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your boy Jay Shard once again from the Behind the Bench crew. This is the Behind the Bench Network. Like, subscribe, follow, share, do all that social media stuff, man. If you like our content, continue to follow. Continue to listen to some of our old videos from Kelvin, Jermaine, and JB. Let's get straight to it. This is the Eastern Conference. My top five Eastern Conference teams going into the season. And my number one team is the Milwaukee Bucks. They was the number one team last year. Yeah, they got rid of Drew Holiday, but I'm not really a big fan of Drew Holiday. I'm gonna go ahead and keep it 100. I think he's starting to decline as a player. Every player is not made to play 20 seasons in the NBA. Some players ain't even made to play 17 seasons in the NBA. Some is not made to play 15 seasons in the NBA. Drew Holiday, and y'all will see when it comes to Boston, he's going to be on the decline. I'm not saying that he can't give you a game where he scores 24 points never again. What I'm saying is he'll give you a 22 to 26 point game once every, let's say, 4 to 5 games. It ain't gonna be like once every 3 games. It's gonna be more like once every 4 to 5 games. And he might be comfortable at that. But I don't think his defense is what everybody makes it out to be. I done seen the dude get baked and cooked the last 2 seasons in the playoffs. And when you let Jimmy Butler, who don't have a real knockdown J, or he don't even have a DeMar DeRozan mid-range game, when he's baking you, you might be at the end of your road. And I think a lot of people's putting too much value on Drew Holiday. But hey, we shall see. But let's get back to the Milwaukee Bucks, man. They add Dame Dollar, him and Giannis. They like each other, so that's already a plus. Dame ain't trying to come in and say, hey, this is my team. He knows what he needs to be. And Giannis is going to average his 30. Dame's going to get his 25. That's where it's supposed to be. And then you got Chris Middleton, which he's not going to give you 22 points a game. What's best for Chris Middleton is 17 to 18 points a game on 13 shot attempts. And then once every 7 games, he give you something in the 20s. You see what I'm saying? Or once every 10 games, he'll bust and explode for something in the 30s. But if they could keep Giannis or getting his 30 points, Dame to get his 25, and Chris Middleton to get 17, and everybody knows their roles from the Lopez to Bobby Portis, everybody knows their role. And see, that's the key. Everybody knows their role. They're going to play defense. They're going to play great team defense. They're going to play great team defense. And now they got a coach out there that's going to know how to coach, because the last coach they had was garbage. He was garbage. He was garbage when he was in Atlanta. So I expect the Milwaukee Bucks to probably have a better season than what they had last year. And now when they get in the playoffs, teams can't just lock in on Giannis, because you don't know what Chris Middleton is going to show up, but they ain't going to show up. When he starts tapping that wrist with his 2 fingers and he starts saying it's game time, Giannis ain't going to get jealous. Giannis going to get excited. He's going to get excited. Here you go, Dame. Go off. See, that's something that Giannis ain't never had. He ain't never had a player that's going to go off. And he just needs to sit back and just rebound and defend. This whole team, people are looking at this team. People are disrespecting Giannis. People are disrespecting Dame. They got something to say. But let me go ahead and move on, man. My number 2 team, a lot of y'all might think it's Boston. Nah. It's Miami. Miami. Look, man, they know what they doing. Everybody plays their role. They know what they're doing. Heroes gonna come back. They're gonna be the number 2 team by All-Star break. That's my number 2 team. I think Jimmy got something. He got something to say. He got something to say this year, and that team just been solid. They just been a solid team that just gets overlooked because they don't have the flashy big name star. And Jimmy Butler's getting tired of the disrespect, people. But I got them number 2, and people's gonna see why. And the reason why I got Boston number 3, my number 3 team, Boston, it's because Tatum plays stupid. Brown can't go left. Let's call a spade a spade. Tatum, 6'10", dribbles, mid-range game. He can hit you with the mid-range game. He can score inside. He can shoot threes, but his shot selection is terrible. Did he learn? Is he going to take the next step and start saying, I'm the best player on the court, I can't be stopped, and this is what I'm going to do all season to anybody that guards me? I don't know. Maybe that's next year. I don't think it's this year. But Brown made all that money. I think that pressure going to get to him. People's going to expect him to average 30, and he's not that player. He just got what the market was offering, but he can't go left. Now, you know, he's making promos and, you know, sneaker shopping, but did you work on that left, homie? That's all I want to know. Did you work on the left? Because if he worked on the left and if Tatum goes into dog mode, then yes, they could be the best team in the league. But I don't see that happening. And then I don't think they're going to have enough scoring because I don't think Jrue Holiday is that dude anymore. But if he could give him a consistent 16, that's all you need, because with a real superstar, he only needs 2 players. He needs a player that's going to give him 22 to 24 points a night and a third scorer that's going to give him a consistent 16 to 18 points a night. And if they get that, a real superstar could carry a team. He don't need 2 super. I didn't say he needs other all-stars. I just said he needs players that can average that. Real superstars. My number 3 team, and it took, you know, I had to think about this. I said, you know what? I mean, my number 4 team. My number 4 team is Philadelphia. Embiid. They talked to Dion. Dion gave him the facts, gave him the straight. Hey, look, we looking for these matchups. We looking for people to dominate. He had me hyped. You know how Dion is. Dion get you ready. If Dion could motivate you from killing roaches in your own house, I need you to spray, and I need you to spray, and I need you to spray hard. I don't want no weak sprays. I need you to spray. I need you to spray. I need you to spray hard. So, with that said, I hope Embiid and Maxey do their thing. I don't know what James Harden gonna do. Maybe he comes to his senses, and if his ego starts to drop and he becomes that third scorer and Embiid goes to 28 points and Maxey giving you that 24, then it could be a good team if everybody else knows they roles. James Harden just need to give you 16. Those days of thinking James Harden gonna give you 25, those days is over with. He ain't that player no more. But we gonna see what happens with Philly. And my 5th team, best team in the Eastern Conference, is the Cleveland Cavaliers. Oh yeah, they young. They young and they hungry. But I'm not a fan of Donovan Mitchell, because Donovan Mitchell thinks he's that star that's bigger. Donovan Mitchell thinks he's a legit superstar. Just because you had a couple 50-point games in the bubble, my dude, don't make you that dude. I need to see more. Elevate your team. If it's your team, elevate it. Real dogs elevate. Real dogs don't have to take all the shots. A real dog, people gonna respect a real dog. You don't have to take 40 and 50 shots, and that's the thing with Donovan Mitchell. He'll shoot you out of game. He'll shoot you out of game. I want to see Donovan Mitchell on the defensive side of the ball. Do something on that defensive side, and then we'll see how far they could go. That's it. That's my top 5 teams of the Eastern Conference. I'm your boy, Jay Shad. Go listen to our past content and let me know how you like the Behind the Bench in the comments. Until then, I'm Jay Shad. Shout out to the bench crew, Jermaine, JB, and Kelvin, and I'm out.